Saturday Night Baseball coming up from Guaranteed Rate. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He begins this one with the fourth best batting average in the National League. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first in time, one away. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
A pitch out. The throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So Anthony Rizzo will have a chance to bat this inning following the base hit.
Batting fourth.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Garcia is there. And that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down. Into the box now, Leury Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, I know this team has to be hoping that Jose Abreu can get it going. Over the last 10 games, he's driven in only 3 runs. That's not the kind of production you expect from a guy hitting in the middle of the order. He's had some opportunities. He just hasn't cashed in.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Third, the first baseman, Jose.
Line towards center field. Almora is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Right fielder.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
16.
Digging in now, Garcia. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gives more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. The relay. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
0-1 the count. High and deep to left center field. Garcia ranging back at the track. but he can't get to it. And that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
The second baseman, Addison.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And the shortstop, Addison Russell, will bat next. Line toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the order now. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. He's set and the pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Polka has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Daniel Polka. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category. Bryant takes it in. Hayward looks up. And this one is gone. A home run. Here's Yonder Alonso.
Batting fifth.
As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
Alonso.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Hayward has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Hayward moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 7th, the third baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Moncada.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now. A base hit in his first trip.
The third baseman.
Now the pitch.
Chris Bryant.
Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Up next for the Cubs.
So one away here with the bases empty. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Right side hit hard. Sanchez is there. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the third. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. A bouncer up the middle. Anderson brings it in. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively. Changeup called strike 1.
Anderson.
Fouled away. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
And he fouls this one off. Engel, an Ohio native. He was selected in the 19th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Popped him up. Bryant in foul ground, 2 down.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Carlos.
So coming to the plate, Yolmer Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Lifted down the line in left.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Anderson at second, Sanchez at first, 2 out in the inning. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. Here's Jason Hayward now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Jason Hayward.
Lifted the other way to left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Number 16.
Now at the plate, Garcia. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit.
Can he get up and make the play? Yes, he can. Very well done there, and that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 5.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next is Albert Almora. Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So that'll extend the inning and bring in Addison Russell to bat next.
Second baseman, Addison.
Now at the plate, Russell. Addison Russell. He singled his last time up, and he'll dive back in safely. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, now the throw. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Comes set, the 0-1. Ground ball left side. And the stolen base winds up as a moot. So here's Daniel Palka now. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. No balls and a strike to count.
Palka.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Swing and a chopper down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Gets him looking, strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. 0-2 to Alonso.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Yonder Alonso becomes out number 2 this inning. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber.
Schwarber.
Lined hard to center field. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat
Now
rack.
batting.
Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left. Polka is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Well, he hit that
Now
ball
batting.
pretty well,
Third
but the only
baseman.
problem was that he pulled off it just a
Bryant.
bit. The location was a little on the outer halves, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Popped up. Sanchez is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. So a runner
Now
at first
batting,
with two
the
away.
first baseman,
And into bat next, the
Anthony
left-handed hitting first
Rizzo.
baseman, Anthony Rizzo. From the stretch, here's the pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And that one is gone.
Up next for the Cubs.
Standing in
The
now,
catcher,
Wilson Contreras, as he lines it out to center. Garcia is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been
Leading off
chasing at
for the
pitches
White
out of the
Sox,
zone all game,
the
which
third
obviously
baseman,
doesn't usually lead to good
Yoa.
results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Schwarber sprinting after it, but this will land untouched. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's one gone. Now batting, Tim Anderson.
The
1
batter,
for
number
1
7.
after a single his
Shortstop,
first time up. In the air to straightaway center field.
Anderson.
Waiting on it is Almora. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The right fielder, number 15, Adam.
In now,
Engel.
Adam Engel. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And it's fouled away. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Jay
Ladies and
Spry
gentlemen,
takes
your
over to
attention,
start the
please.
6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the White Sox.
Stepping
Number
into the
57,
box, Jason Hayward. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Engel going back on it, and it's gone as they add still another.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was
Now
not
batting,
what he had in mind.
number 16.
First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in,
The
kept
center
his
fielder,
hands
number
inside the
5,
baseball, and ripped the
Albert.
base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. Garcia has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Up next for the Cubs.
Stepping up to the plate,
The
Addison
second
Russell.
baseman.
1 in,
Addison
1 out, and
Russell.
1 on here in the inning. Runners off for second. Runs up and gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. Barehanded. Pitch out. Nothing doing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting.
Striding in, Kyle Schwarber. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Garcia is off at first with 2 away. Swing and a liner, but foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The next 0-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Engel retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Cubs tack on another. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Leury Garcia. And Dan Hinn, his fellow top of the order hitters, haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's a sinker that stays up. 1 ball, no strikes.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And it's 1-2.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back.
Now batting, left fielder, Daniel Polka.
Into the box now, Daniel Polka. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Ready with another 0-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Bryant is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Aaron Bummer is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 39.
Here's Javier Baez.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that is off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. He pulls into second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, that makes it a 4-run deficit, so you might have to start wondering if this is too much for them to come back. They've only been able to scratch across 2 runs the entire game so far, so coming up with 4 more in this one might be too tall of an order.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Digging in, Wilson Contreras. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Wow, that's up onto the patio. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Juan Minaya comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Minaya.
First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Palka on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Digging in and looking for more. 16. Garcia 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and this will be fouled away. 4 runs here in this half inning. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 5.
So striding forward now, Albert Almora. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a flare out toward right center. Sanchez onto the grass. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But 4 runs. Up next for Chicago, Yonder Alonso.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Brandon Kinsler gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Yonder Alonso is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Now the pitch. That misses. 1-2. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Kelvin Herrera enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
41, Kelvin
Into the box, Chris Bryant, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Went after the high one there, a swing and a miss.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
The 0-2 once more. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Garcia is there, 2 gone.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
So striding in, Wilson Contreras. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down it.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Angel.
Fouled straight back. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
The center fielder, number 28.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Garcia.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Yolmer Sanchez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swing and a liner, but foul. 0-1, here's the pitch. Clips the corner of the zone with the sinker for a strike. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. He'll try again, 1-2. Grounded softly to the right. Rizzo fields it cleanly. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Jason Hayward. Past meetings with Kelvin Herrera, batting at an even 400. Hard hit ball to second, and Hayward has a base hit.
Now batting, number 16.
Stepping in, Garcia. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
The 0-1 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Engel on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, 5. Albert Almora. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Off and running is Hayward. Pitch is a called strike. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Anderson picks it up, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
So frustrating, D-Row. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Engel racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. So both runners able to move up a base, second and third now with 2 gone.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hit hard toward first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the second run will score as well. Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez. He'll try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one.
Very rarely, Matt, do you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. Cubs lead it 14-3. Ready now, Jose Abreu starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds.
Jose
Carl Edwards Jr., a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Behind 0-2 now.
Carl Edwards Jr.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there. But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
So he sets him down swinging. Fielder. Jose Abreu is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the 9th. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Daniel Palco becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the 9th. Behind 0-2 now. The White Sox down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 14-3 is the final score in this one.